There are days when you wake up feeling like the whole world is pushing its way inside you, not with fists, but with noise, with expectations, with subtle criticism, with looks that make you shrink without knowing why. You try to resist. You try to stay calm. You try to be strong. But deep down, you feel like you're always reacting to what others throw into your mind, as if your inner world has no door, no guard, no walls. Today's Stoic teaching whispers about something simple but powerful: the quiet pleasure of rejecting negativity the moment it touches you, of blocking the toxic impression before it becomes a storm inside you, of creating an internal boundary not out of coldness, but out of respect for your own peace. And this matters because you grew up believing you had to accept everything, absorb everything, carry everything. But no one survives that way. So imagine, just for a moment, a life where you don't absorb contempt, where you don't carry other people's rage, where the chaos of others hits your surface but never finds a way in. That is the story of today. Caleb's story, your story. The moment someone realizes that life changes only when you decide what enters your inner space and what doesn't. Take a breath, dim the light, open your mind. Let's begin. You know that weight, the invisible pressure that lands on your chest, even though it wasn't born inside you. Caleb sits at the edge of an abandoned pier, old wood creaking beneath him, the ocean breathing heavily in the dark below. Every wave that reaches the shore feels like someone else's anger, someone's expectations, someone's judgment trying to settle inside him. And you wonder, how many storms do I carry that were never mine? Philosophy says you don't have to accept every impression. A thought arrives, a provocation appears, a memory screams. You can simply refuse hospitality. Caleb watches a stronger wave roll in, carrying foam and shredded leaves, symbols of old insults and lingering humiliations. But he doesn't reach for any of it. He lets the water strike and withdraw, taking everything with it. And you feel the strange power of refusing to absorb the emotional trash thrown at you. Disconnecting from negativity isn't escape, it's cleansing. The mind purifies itself when you stop adopting stray pain. Caleb watches the ocean soften its rhythm, as if recognizing it no longer has access to his inner world. You've felt this before, ignoring a toxic message, refusing a pointless argument, walking away from someone's chaos, and suddenly feeling space inside your chest again. A whisper rises within you. Peace was always here. It just needed less noise. The mind is a fragile screen. Whatever lands on it becomes your mood, your story, your identity. Still on the pier, Caleb looks at the trembling reflection of the moon, projected onto the water like a fragile film. Every ripple distorts the image, just like other people's negativity bends your perception of yourself. And you realize, I can't control the world, but I can control what forms inside me. Not every scene deserves your attention. You decide what becomes real. Caleb touches the surface with his fingertips, and the moon's reflection dissolves instantly, gone, meaningless. Just like when someone insults you and you choose not to play the movie in your mind, freedom begins there. Without boundaries, you become a storage unit for what is not yours. For anger, frustration, demands, insecurities. Caleb steps back and sees that the ocean can only touch him if he leans toward it. Just like negativity can only take over your life if you bend yourself toward it. Protecting your inner space is not selfishness, it is emotional survival. People react before they think, fire feeding fire. Caleb stands still at the pier's edge, watching the horizon, letting the waves roar below him. They push, pull, shout, but he doesn't flinch. And you understand, sometimes what destroys you isn't the insult, but your desperate urge to answer it. Silence exposes people. When you don't react, their intentions surface clearly. Caleb notices the waves weaken when he refuses to give them energy back. Just like a manipulator loses power when you don't respond. Silence is not weakness, it's a mirror. Staying calm in chaos is a rare courage. It's easier to clash than to stand firm. Caleb breathes deeply, and the ocean settles into a slower rhythm. You felt this, avoiding a fight and feeling your body thank you. Real strength is protecting your peace when the world tries to steal it. Everything leaves marks if you let it. Some words cling to your mind like salt to the skin. Caleb notices his clothes slightly damp, heavy with the ocean's touch, though he never entered the water. Just like memories you touched once but kept holding for years. And you ask, why do I carry what's no longer mine? You don't need to take everything into tomorrow. Some weights deserve to be left behind. Caleb removes his damp jacket and lays it on the pier, letting the wind lift its edges. Like when you finally stop repeating an old wound to yourself. Letting go can be more powerful than trying to fix. Peace doesn't come from effort, but from less baggage. Caleb feels lighter without the clinging fabric. You felt this too, releasing something and suddenly being able to breathe. Maturity is not holding tight, it's knowing what to release. Sometimes transformation is one simple gesture, a block, a refusal, a clean cut. Caleb sees the ocean testing him with small waves, curious, probing. He steps back not from fear, but choice. Blocking harm is taking control. Most people don't know where their boundaries start, so anyone can enter. Caleb notices the wood of the pier where the tide once chewed and damaged it. Just like your essence erodes when you let others trespass your soul. Locking is saying, you may continue but not inside me. When you cut access, silence comes back, a silence that heals. The ocean recognizes the new distance and relaxes. You felt this. After blocking someone, after refusing a fight, after keeping your dignity. Peace is not found, it's defended. Life begins where noise ends. Finally alone with himself, Caleb feels the world soften. The ocean is tamed, the air still. The wind touches his face without taking anything from him. This is what remains when negativity stays outside. When you let go of what is foreign, your voice returns. Slow, quiet, authentic. Caleb closes his eyes, hearing nothing but his breath. Like when you step away from toxic people long enough to hear your own thoughts again. You begin to remember who you were before the noise. Your mind can be a sanctuary, not a battlefield. Caleb sees a calm version of himself reflected in the water. You've sensed this. Life expands when drama leaves the room. Healing begins when you become the guardian of your own space. Many taught you that protecting yourself is selfish, that blocking is cruel. Caleb watches a seagull drop a wet feather, too heavy to fly with. He picks it up and releases it to the wind. Just like the guilt you carry, it was never yours to begin with. Returning to yourself doesn't require permission. It's private. Caleb wipes his face as if removing old expectations from his skin, like choosing not to answer a toxic message, not entering a fight, not explaining yourself anymore. This return is your purest form of freedom. Sometimes the body knows before the mind. Shoulders loosen, breath deepens. Caleb feels the wind grounding him, like the immediate relief you feel after distancing yourself from someone who drained you. Life improves the moment you stop apologizing for protecting yourself. Peace doesn't fall from the sky, it is built. The ocean calmed because Caleb calmed first. Peace appears when you create space for it, and you sense this truth inside you now. There is always a last test, a last memory, a last message, a last spark of chaos. A single strong wave crashes against the pier, trying to remind Caleb of the past, but he doesn't react. Negativity loses power when you stop wrestling with it. Dawn rises slowly. The sky softens. Caleb stands, steps to the edge of the pier, and looks at the now gentle water. Without fear, without hesitation, he inhales and dives a clean, deep plunge, cutting through the surface like someone releasing the final weight of an old life. As the water closes around him, you understand. You stop fearing what once shook you when you learn to choose what enters your soul. In the end, everything returns to a single truth. You cannot control the world, but you can control what crosses the gate of your inner life. Caleb rising from the water at sunrise is proof. The calm, the silence, the clarity. None of it existed before it was created by what he chose to reject. And you can do the same. You can block the words that poison you. You can ignore the invitation to chaos. You can refuse the anger that isn't yours. You can choose to stop absorbing everything that destroys you. Philosophy says peace begins where reactivity ends. Your body knows when you finally protect yourself, and life rewards those who guard their inner world. The ocean calmed when Caleb calmed. Your world changes when you change. Negativity weakens the moment you stop letting it in. Here's the truth you needed today. Peace is not found, it is defended. If your mind is still restless, if you feel there is one more step waiting for you, watch the next story. It sits quietly like the next gentle wave after the storm, deep, silent, and ready to take you further.